tell me who you are, where you're from, and tell me your IGOT story.
Hi, my name is Joel. I live in North Carolina. I joined IGOT probably a year and a half, almost 2 years now ago. We have an active adult community that I live in, and we were having a fellow by the name of Dave, who he and his wife they run a business, and they were running an outdoor bingo game that people from the community from surrounding streets would meet, and we'd sit in this cul-de-sac and we'd play bingo. We'd have a lot of fun. We'd have themes. We'd dress up for different things. Can't stop the phone. And so we were playing bingo, and one day this woman named Debbie came to visit, and Debbie talked a little bit about this thing called IGOT Communities, and Dave talked a little bit about it. So I said, hey, this sounds like fun. I enjoy bingo. It's a lot of fun and could be interesting. So I joined IGOT Communities and started to play, got my own bingo card and started to play. And I started to meet all these wonderful people from all over the country, which was fascinating. I mean, most of them are in Kentucky, but little by little, more people from all over the country started to join. And it became a fun thing to do, because not only do they have bingo, but they have exercise programs, they have socialization programs, medical types of seminars and what have you. I don't exercise much, but I do walk, but I don't necessarily join them too often because of the time situation and stuff. But I enjoy the bingo, and I enjoy being a part of that. And this whole group keeps growing, and they've also started to become a family. I mean, they're part of a family of mine. I have my regular family, you know, my sister and sister-in-law and kids and grandkids and stuff, and my two sons. I have my other family, which is friends and people that I live near and that I've grown up with and tried to stay in touch. And IGOT Communities people are my third family. So it's been a lot of fun. And not only though, because I like to help people as well. And so not only do I play bingo and join in some of the seminars and what have you, but I also have done a few things with the communities, the IGOT communities. Like I've run some trivia contests. We had a Kentucky Derby contest last year. We're looking forward, hopefully, to doing another one this year. My wife and I are Jewish, and a lot of the people don't know much about Judaism. So we've presented a little bit on the Hanukkah season and the Passover season. We've shown them some of the different things about Judaism and what the Jewish New Year is versus, you know, the regular New Year that everybody celebrates. So we've done, you know, I've done a few things like that, and that's been a lot of fun. And I think the people who have joined in on doing that and participating have had a lot of fun. But it's the social aspect. I mean, it's just a great social aspect, which is what IGOT Communities is, in addition to a learning aspect for everybody who's a part of it. And so, you know, that's partly why I've joined and partly why I've stayed, because, you know, we're all in this COVID issue right now where everybody's staying home and we're only able to Zoom and it's hard to meet. But even after we get out of this, which we've gotten out and we've come back in, even after we get out of this, I'm going to continue to participate. I mean, it's great and it's growing, and hopefully it'll continue to grow. So that's pretty much what my IGOT community story is.
Yeah. Joel, what have you seen to be some of the greatest benefits to, so I heard what's a benefit to you, just observing the diversity of the group. What do you think some of the biggest benefits of IGOT Communities has been to our membership? Well,
in addition to you being probably the biggest benefit because of your knowledge of so many different things, I think that the interaction between the people has been wonderful. But more importantly, even than that, is because we are a family, like I said, when somebody has a problem, the entire group can help out. When somebody needs a prayer, the entire group helps out. It's just, you know, like a family. I mean, everybody works well together. We like each other, and we get along well online, and we share things about not only where we live and what we're doing, but the good and the not so good. I mean, some of us have had medical issues, and we've been in the hospital, or God forbid, had a worse situation. And we share that, and we lean on each other, and we pray for each other.
Yeah, I think it's been, well, especially through COVID, it's been just a dynamic group of people that have such empathy and such kindness towards each other. Just,
Yeah.
And I've even noticed if somebody, just really because of where they were raised, their accent, if they've even sensed that somebody's been a little hurt, they've been really quick to mend bridges. And
Yeah.
I just think that is just such a phenomenal thing. I think part of that comes along with our age, but I think the other thing Susan Downey mentioned too was, COVID's changed people the way you think about things, and it makes you appreciate each other ever so much more. So we played bingo. You've won some. I don't think you've ever
On
been a
occasion,
grand prize
yeah.
winner, but you've won some. But some of the other people, I know you and Harriet are blessed. You've had good careers in your life, and you've shared lots about how to save and how to shop and things. But some people in our group, live on very limited incomes and are what we call dual eligible for their Medicare benefits. But do you notice how beneficial it is that we do focus on grocery gift cards and technology type things and wellness type gifts? What do you think about that?
Yeah, that certainly is important, particularly people in our age group. You have to stay well, you have to continue to hydrate, you have to eat well, you have to exercise, both mentally, spiritually, and physically. So yeah, all of that is super important, very, very much important. And so we get that from IGOT communities, and hopefully we'll get more of that as we expand.
Yeah. I'm like you. I want to stay a part of it because I do believe the growth is just going to be miraculous. But I also believe our mission and vision is on focus and something that is very blessed just because the mission and the vision's right. But I know that I certainly appreciate you more than you could ever even imagine. And as I've been doing interviews and people have been sharing, they've said things like, that we have Joel and he's so smart, or we have Joel and he's so sweet, or we have Joel and he keeps being so patient with us.
They don't know the real me.
But anyway,
they don't live with
loved.
me. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. But they don't live with me. But that's, yeah. Well, the other thing is, another aspect of our group is the humor involved. I mean, we share things, storytelling and jokes, and sometimes I'll share something on the website on our Zoom meeting to help liven people up and make them laugh a little bit, and that's humor is super duper important. I mean, two things are important to me, really. Well, humor is one, singing is another. I'm involved in a couple of groups, and I wish over Zoom we could, as a group, sing, but it's almost impossible to do that unless you have parts for, where each one sings a line or something, because we've done a little bit, fooling around with that during some of the activities that we've had. So, yeah.
Well,